Whereabouts are we?
We're at Gladstone Prison, in Gladstone obviously.
And what are we going to be doing?
We're going to be investigating. Currently there's a couple of hot spots. One of them will be the solitary area, which is just to your left.
Yep.
And again to your left is the kitchen area, which has got a few incidents and
yeah.
a few unexplained events, I suppose.
What can you tell us about what's happened in the kitchen area? Anything much?
People have heard noises, seen apparitions.
Something different about a women's prison is that in the early days of the Gladstone Gaol, this was the women's birthing room, infirmary. We know of 6 births that are recorded here in the prison. How sad. Babies born in here, already born in prison. And I guess similar with Adelaide Gaol, they didn't have families to look after their babies, so their babies, which is probably nice not to have your be in prison and have your baby taken away from you as well, but born here. Ah, the agonies of this room. Oh dear. Mm. 6 babies born in this bed. 6 babies. Well, you know what? Poetic license. Maybe not exactly this bed. This looks like an ensemble. I'm pretty sure it wasn't an ensemble in the day, but I guess it just kind of gives the idea. 6 babies born in this room. Hello, look who I found. I found a winch. Who are you?
Mary Ship.
What happened to Mary?
Mary died here.
She,
age 55.
Yeah.
1919.
We just read on the cell that she was the only woman to spend 16 days in solitary confinement here.
Yep.
What hell?
Threw me in there because I couldn't behave myself.
What did you do, Mary? What did you do?
They wouldn't give me a drink.
Oh, holy hell.
They would not give me a drink.
Doesn't she look awesome? I'd be scared of you if I ran into you in the dark.
Oh.
Awesome. The only inmate to spend 16 days in solitary was a woman by the name of Mary Ship, who in 1911 was found guilty of 3 counts of misconduct. Mary died at this jail in 1919 at the age of 55.
There's 8 in this cell. Yeah, this is the biggest one and there's 8.
Solitary. Good heavens. It's a rat hole. Oh, Mary, Mary, Mary. It doesn't tell us whether you're Aboriginal or Australian. I apologise, of course you're Australian. It doesn't tell us if you're Aboriginal Australian or migrant Australian, white Australian, but bloody 16 days in there, Mary. You poor girl. to surgery. Well, this is like a little kind of, it's chained off, fenced off, we can't get in there, but it's like a little infirmary recovering after surgery in the hospital. So they've got their little fridge there, or for their tablets and scales and all sorts of nasty little instruments in there. I think that's a bloody old-fashioned respirator there. Good Lord. Certainly an old-fashioned oxygen tank. This is an example of a maximum security cell. So in here I just have a cot, I might have a stand, and I would have a bucket for peeing in. And because this is maximum security, I might spend 20 hours a day in here, depending on how well or bad behaved I was. So I'm just putting myself in the position of being in the cell, as silent as the grave now, but kind of conjures up the images of whispers of the past convicts, you know. Someone banging in the cells opposite, sound of the guards' boots going up and down these slag floors. And for how long? Am I in here for 5 years? Am I in here? No, doesn't matter. This is it. Jeez, I'm really naughty. And stop. Hello folks, I've been wandering around and I've managed to find Lynn and Lorena from Lion Paranormal, and they're going to be down here tonight doing the investigation with the paranormal guide and Maryland's Paranormal. What do you reckon, guys? Yeah.
It's looking good.
Do you know anything about the history of the place here, or what's been going on?
There's been we had a bit of a run through in the car on the way out, didn't we? Yeah. So looks like mainly the jail was used for more like a hospital for the sick and the ill from Adelaide. So they would ship all the sick and the ill inmates from the Adelaide jail up to here, and it was almost like.
It's like a
waiting room.
Yeah, it's like an asylum in some places, isn't it? I mean, like the slab in the surgery and the infirmary room, and you're just looking in there, Lorena. We just had a look in there because we were under the impression that the inmates that were here were forced to actually do hard labour, weren't they? They had to plant crops and look after animals and stuff. So
I think they actually used to. We read that they used to make the buckets and
they actually made them as well.
Yeah.
God.
So part of the thing was that they made buckets and tins and stuff, wasn't it?
Things with tin, yeah.
Yeah, right. Any idea what a penny farthing's doing on a colonial prison? Maybe that was their, entertainment for something.
Belonged to one of the guards.
Yeah. Could
Some
have.
of the stonework you can see there's names engraved, which were the prisoners that were buried here beneath. I believe they are in body bags with brass tags. Many years ago I came here with a man that had a metal detector looking for the body bags. There's quite a few names across down further on the walls inscribed with no murderers, rapists, where they were buried.